Pro tip, or I guess fun fact, a little trivia. Bunker's design was made, the map layout, not all the textures and everything added in. The map layout was made in 1 day. 1 day.
And before everyone chimes in with obvious, "Whoa, I couldn't tell," sarcasm joke, I do have to say the bunker plays quite well in competition. It doesn't play well in pubs because everyone just stacks sharpshooters
and
or
rocketeers.
rocketeers. But it plays very well in competition where you have limited mech choice.
Hint, hint.
So we've got about...
Need a game mode.
Well, yeah, that would be annoying though. If someone chose my sharpshooter, some random scrub, like, I don't know, Counter Logic Man chose a sharpshooter, and I happen to be on his team, I'd be like, what are you doing?
Right, yep.
Get out of my sharpshooter.
That's an expected response from you, yeah.
Alright, so we've got about 2 minutes to match start. I will be right back.
There is a beautiful lake here on Bunker. Agreed.
Very scenic.
So is the Midwestern... Nept, is the Midwestern Blasphemy and the Wobbler Mat, the semifinal, being postponed until the losers bracket catches up?
They can play it if they like.
I'd like to spectate that as well.
It's their call. Work it out. Roach can work it out with them. Is Roach listening? Whatever. We'll worry about it after this map. We got 40 seconds. Have you already introduced the teams? Yay, nay?
Yeah.
Alright. You did?
Alla did.
Okay, perfect.
I did?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay, well, just in case.
We're watching Super Faltohammer and Voltron?
Voltron, right.
That's right. Okay, so
Team Voltron
on
composed
Team
of?
Super Faltohammer, we've got... On Team Fart, we've got Ho 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 Santa and the Sharpshooter, Sriracha Sauce. Is that how that's pronounced? I never knew. Now it's my time to
Sriracha.
Sriracha
Sauce.
Okay, there we go.
Playing a
I
brawler,
believe it's
Hawken's
Silverfire, playing a Hawkins Brawler. Cave Fishes playing a Raider. And then on Team Voltron, we have Scoutster Dubstepper in the form of Arm. Rukanom
the match has started.
is the legs, and Etho is the head. I don't know how that will work, but it'll work. So
Team Voltron taking... I'm sorry, Team Fart. Okay. Taking
yeah,
the center.
it's hard.
Falto.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a more aggressive for that bunker position, especially from two teams running a from the sharpshooter running team.
Right.
That is a really good position to hold.
Two Hawkins Brawlers duking it out
Etho's
around a
taking
shield.
down Santa.
Etho taking the good position there with the health orbs. But he does get EMP'd, falling into that shield. Still fighting, about half health. And
So
Etho goes down.
Scoutster's taking down Cavefish, Santa taking down Etho. Just Santa left against Rukanom and Scoutster.
Santa playing it safe.
Pulling back to heal. And Scoutster unwilling to approach the sharpshooter.
Santa just trying to get some pot shots
Now
off here.
they're slowly approaching. Santa's pulling back. Getting some support from his teammates. Here comes the main engagement.
Santa on Team Falto. Playing it very safe. They
Teams
do.
have pulled back a little bit, yeah. Again, I'm surprised that Team Falto's not making use of that high ground.
Oh,
All right,
they're starting to. The brawler
just went up. That would be Silverfire and Santa now taking advantage of the bunker's high ground, forcing Etho and Scoutster into a healing position. And it looks as though they're out of shields. Silverfish is taking out Rukanam.
Etho taking a lot of
very
damage.
low,
Etho going
taken
down.
out by K-Fishes.
It's an advantage for Team Falto right now. Up 2. The scout on
Santa
Voltron
and
is trying to get away.
pursuing Scoutster very aggressively. Scoutster pulling back to team support.
Another aggressive push here, though kind of stopped by the TDM spawning. Let's see here. We
Yeah,
got
this is a
Team
tough
Etho.
composition for Voltron to fight against.
Right.
The sharpshooter is backed up by both a brawler and a raider, which can maneuver, very quickly across the map to provide support.
That scout on
And
bunker.
bunker's such an open map.
Yeah, the scout on bunker has to play it very safe. Can't really support the team as much,
Yeah,
especially with the
it's
sharpshooter.
dangerous. Santa's a solid sharpshooter, and he can hit those scout shots more often than not. So
Right.
they're at a disadvantage here, composition-wise. They're gonna either have to group and make use of their shields effectively, or just push very aggressively, or switch composition.
I'd say an
Which, of
assault
course,
would
is
work
allowed.
better than a raider here as well.
Ooh, a dangerous EM coming out here from K-Fishes. So it doesn't look like they took advantage of that. Voltron, 2 or 3 members were healing within a shield, and K-Fishes amped it. So you always need to be careful with those shields, throwing them down. If your allies are nearby, especially if they're healing, you can get them all stuck in an EMP blast.
K-Fish is backing off, trying to get some cover there. Though they do have the advantage. Kill advantage. K-Fish is going for the scout. Scout out of position, healing. His team had gone down. There was no cover there for the scout. Scout goes down.
Raider against Raider, Rukanam against K-Fishes.
Right, but he had a lot of
Rukanam
K-Fish
goes
had a
down.
lot of support.
Yeah.
The scout coming back into the fight against a Hawkins brawler. That scout is bad spot right now. Massive health deficit. Even with immobility, if that brawler hits his toes, that scout is toast.
And Ho-Ho Santa's finally taking advantage of that high ground. He's going to be applying some pressure.
Ooh, it looks like Rukanam applying pressure to Ho-Ho. Ho-Ho goes down.
Ooh.
Ho-Ho out of position there. He didn't see the raider coming up from behind. I suppose he did, but it was too late at that point.
So 4-point difference in favor of Team Faltohammer. Voltron maintaining the high ground for the time being, but they're going to get pushed off pretty easily. Yeah, here we go. The Raiders pushing on Etho. It's Brawler. There it goes. It is very difficult to maintain high ground against a team that has a sharpshooter if your team itself doesn't have one.
Right, especially on a map like Bunker.
Yeah, you're just saying, hey, shoot me.
Oh, Ho-Ho getting
Rukanam
pressured again
pushing
by the
on
Raider.
Santa again.
Rukanam adapting to
Rukanam's
that.
doing a very good job keeping pressure on that sharpshooter, keeping him down.
Right.
But he'll get taken out by Cavefish's Raider.
Seems very tit for tat at this point. Just going
Yeah,
back and forth
that-
trading kills.
4 kill differential, not moving yet. Oh, there we go. Scoutster takes out Silverfire. 3 kill differential now. And we've got Ho-Ho against Etho's Brawler. This is a tough matchup for Ho-Ho, assuming he doesn't have an amp and he goes down.
Ooh, snowblower repair drone.
Love that guy.
Pelting you with snow.
And I'd just like to comment briefly at this point that I don't really like Etho's paint job.
Let's take a look.
I am missing the color coordination we saw in some of the winners bracket matches.
He's got like a rosy red and military green on the wings and like a royal blue, and I just don't feel as though the green is working.
What I find most troublesome about
And
the
he
paint
goes
job.
down because of
Because of his paint job.
Because of his paint job, right, he fell there. But what I find most troublesome about that paint job is that his leg components are completely gray. They're the default color. It's like he's pantless.
Yep.
And you can't come to
That's
a fight
the
like this pantless, because you will die, as we've just seen here.
So, Sand is taking out Rukanam. We've widened the differential from 2 to 6 now, very quickly. Team Faltohammer taking advantage while we were describing Etho's questionable fashion sense, or lack thereof. But, you know what? I think that's really the more important commentary to be made.
Excellent analysis. Let's see how it works out for them.
Now, Cavefish is feeling very Valentine's, and I think that's appropriate given the season.
Got about 10 seconds left, and he's killed differential at this point.
This is going to go to Team Faltohammer, although Voltron will mop up a couple kills at the end there. So well played for both teams. That pretty
Very
close
close
until
for
the
most
end.
of it.
Surprisingly so, given the sharpshooter advantage on bunker. Ooh. That brawler isn't even decorated. They just changed the
That is
stripe
quite a
colors.
misstep.
I'd rather be shirtless and pantsless than with a shirt and pants on. Or off, I suppose.
Hmm.
What?
Nope, he just said that he'd rather be nude than clothed.
Okay.
We would rather that not happen.
You can't see it anyway. I mean, I'm behind a wall in a couple thousand miles.
Still too close.
Still too close. Understandable.
Alright, looks like we're moving to wreckage. I imagine that was Team Voltron's selection. No server crash this time. That's good.
It's kind of convenient when that happens. Or it doesn't.
So it seems as though someone's forgotten to set the auto balancer off. So I will do that for them.
It resets every match switch.
Go. There you go. They tried quite a few times to pass those teams while the auto balancer was on. I counted a good 5. So good effort. Learn to admin. Scrubs. Alright, so if you're just tuning in, this is the TPG 3v3 tournament. Hosted by myself, Nept, TPG head admin, and Zacius, TPG admin that nobody likes. And we have
Correct.
with us today our friend Alabaster, who doesn't really like Hawken, but, you know, is commentating on it because...
I think it's important to have dissenting opinions.
Mhm. Can't fit through this whole insert joke. Insert. Am I in like a C class? Is that the spectator mode?
Are you
That
talking
must be huge.
in terms of boost speed or collision?
No, like the collision detection. Alright, so match is going to be starting in 2 minutes, 30 seconds about. Round 2 of Team Voltron against Team Faltohammer. The latter comprising Ho 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 Santa, Silverfish, Silverfire, Nurse Sriracha Sauce, and Cavefishes. And Team Voltron is Rukanom, Scoutster, Dubstepper, and Etho. Scoutster, Dubstepper, selecting a scout, perhaps unsurprisingly, but interesting selection for Wreckage, a map that teams typically choose a heavier composition for.
Though I can understand it. The
Yep.
the flat cannon and the tow are very, very good in close quarters. And Scout is just a good pick overall.
Oh, and
Despite a
interesting, they're
health
running the
deficit.
Predator. So Voltron's running the Battle Turkey, the Raider G2, the Scout Predator against a much heavier Faltohammer team with Grenadier, Assault, and Raider. So that's your standard Wreckage composition, I would say.
Interesting seeing Ho Ho Santa out of the sharpshooter and into a Gren roll. It's a player known for his sharpshooting.
But he's not as cool as Nept. But you know, that's a hard thing to be. And everybody, including our shoutcasters, now engaging in Cockney slang insults in the chat.
As is the tradition.
Should really write that into the rules.
Wouldn't be Hawken otherwise. And the match goes on. Here we go.
Etho and the Predator immediately cloaks up. I'm not sure how that Predator is going to work for them.
Looks like Team Voltron is staying in the spawn.
Yeah.
Trying to play a bit passively here.
They're setting a trap in the spawn. This might, I don't know, it'll be interesting to see if this works for them.
It's a bold move, and let's see if it works out for him.
Perhaps this could be the new meta.
Hashtag new meta.
Hashtag Bill Belichick. Oh, I see someone edging around that trap. And they just went the other way. Nothing so
I think the problem with setting up a trap in your spawn is that once they've crossed the entire map and haven't found you, they know you're in your spawn.
So Cavefish's early takedown on Rukanom.
It's not looking good for Scoutster Dubstepper. He did pop down a shield. He's going to back off. I don't think that Gren can keep up with him.
Etho's in a bad position here. He's being chased by Cavefishes. Cavefish is going to win that engagement.
Oh, Santa half health. Almost down, but he's going to be backed up by his team. Throws down another shield, and both are taken down by an amp.
Cavefish is very low. Retreats to heal.
Oh, Santa down.
Scoutster Dubstepper is very, very low. And he goes down to
Cavefish is healing.
Sauce. We've got a 3-2 score now currently for
In favor of Team Faltohammer.
Faltohammer.
Oh, it is now tied up.
Etho
3-3.
just destroys Silverfish with that Predator.
Got Cavefish is taking down the G2 Raid, but he's going to go down. Just not have the health to stay alive from that scout, or get away rather with the speed of the scout.
Ho ho ho, Santa's popped his abilities, running into the back, away from Scoutster. Getting support from his teammate. Good support from that Assault.
Scoutster backing off. Assault trying to chase. Assault
That Sriracha Sauce.
disengaging from the scout, knowing he can't chase. He can't keep up with that scout in an Assault. Ho Santa repairing in the back. His teammates covering him. Etho full health. Cavefish is full health.
A much closer match this time around without the sharpshooter giving free reign over the openness of bunker.
Yeah. And it looks like, oh.
So traded kills again. Sriracha Sauce kills, I didn't see that. Oh, very quickly, Santa kills Etho. And Dubster kills Sriracha Sauce. So we got a 6-6, Scoutster pulling back.
Trades for days.
Very damaged. Rukanom's in trouble here. Cavefish just takes him down. Etho takes down Cavefishes with his Breacher.
Scout down.
And he's fighting at 1v2 at the moment. He's going to pull back. It's the right move. Look at that trap. Baltohammer still ahead by 1. Voltron's keeping this close. Alright, Etho's now being supported by Rukanom coming in, and Scoutster has entered the fray.
Scoutster might go down here. Oh, Scoutster runs into the brawler in that tight corridor, is not able to escape.
Santa takes down Rukanom.
And Etho is low. Etho is backing off. He's towed. He is 1 toe from death. He does cloak. He's going to try to evade here. Maybe he's got a reconstructor going.
Now a support from Scoutster.
Does have a small
And
reconstructor.
back on the
Looks like
field.
he'll regain slowly.
Feels out. There he goes. He's got an orb and he's healing. Alright, that's a reset for both teams. Team Faltohammer ahead by 3 and to 7. And although Voltron does have the low ground, they could take advantage of it with some good traps. Assuming, of course, that Faltohammer pushes, which they don't have to, given they have a 3-point lead.
Right. It looks like they're going to play it safe. They're kind of backed off compared to their usual aggressiveness.
Yeah. So they're going to try to conserve that lead by holding the balcony area.
Etho taking some
being
damage.
pressured by the Grenadier.
Right. Huh. Sriracha lays down a turret while repairing. Don't see those often.
Both teams just looking for an opening and keeping their health up at the moment. Too exciting. Although it does look like Faltohammer's run through their items. Now the trick to these standoffs, of course, is to either go for the flank or to apply steady pressure and then push in a coordinated fashion, hopefully from multiple directions, once you have a member too low enough. So Rukanom's just taking down Sriracha Sauce. Now this is a point where they're going to want to push that advantage in a 3-on-2, but Scoutster looks as though he's engaged in a slow 1v1 with someone.
The problem with them pushing is that if they try to push on Scoutster, he's just going to back off. I think they're still just trying to play it safe, Team Faltohammer.
Right, I'm saying Scoutster should have been pushing. But Ho Santa goes down to Rukanom here. Within 1. Now within 1.
Okay, Sriracha backing
Etho's
off.
in trouble though.
This looks like that passive play isn't working out too well for them. They may need to start engaging soon.
Yeah, I feel with that weight advantage, they're much better off being aggressive. Cavefish takes down Scoutster, but Etho responds by taking down Sriracha Sauce. And now he's going to get caught by 2. He's going to have to pull back.
Ooh, Etho
He
goes
gets
down.
taken down by Santa's grenade. So still anybody's game. Faltohammer ahead by 2, 12-10. Cavefishes take down Rukanom. Yeah, now they're pushing more aggressively. Looks as though this will be at least a wipe of 2, and I imagine Scoutster's retreated. Yes. So hard position right now for Team Voltron. They're gonna have to either go balls to the wall or concede. It's like Rukanom's trying to get in position for a push with that. There he goes with that G2 turkey.
It's not
Get a
looking
kill.
too good for Team Voltron.
Scoutster does
Despite that
take down
kill.
Sriracha Sauce.
They're playing a bit passively. That G2 might go down. G2 goes down. Scouts are very low.
Yep.
Looks like it's it for Team Voltron.
I don't know any
Scouts are
Voltron
back.
quotes. Final score 15-11. Etho throwing down the chicken taunt. We're gonna have to ban you, Etho. I'm sorry.
Everyone knows the real taunt is the robot. Dancing robot.
Mm-hmm. So a slower pace game that time. I mean, to be expected. No radar and wreckage. I really feel as though Falto Hammer had a big advantage with that heavier composition. The Predator is such a niche mech. I really feel as though A, you need more players in the engagement. 5v5, 6v6. That's when the confusion can be taken advantage of with the Predator. And B, you really have to play to that Predator's play style. Like the team has to be kind of built around it, maneuver around it. But good games to both teams.
Agreed.